Sometimes, small events in life seem insignificant at first, but over time, they completely shift our perspective. 8 South, this is one such story. 5 South, a single coin changed my mindset, and from that moment on, my life was never the same. 1 South. This happened a few years ago when I was going through a rough patch. 5 South, money was tight, and the future looked bleak and uncertain. 5 South, I was constantly stressed about bills, job security, and whether I would ever achieve the dreams I had set for myself. 8 South, I felt stuck in a cycle of negativity, always seeing problems instead of solutions. 1.0 seconds. One day, while walking down the street, I noticed a coin on the ground, a simple, ordinary penny that someone had lost. 8 South, I was about to walk past it, but something inside me told me to stop and pick it up. 5 South, normally, I wouldn't have paid attention to something so small and seemingly worthless. 8 South, but for some reason, in that moment, it felt different. 1.0 seconds. At that moment, a thought struck me. What if even something as small as this coin could symbolize opportunity? 8 South, I started thinking about how often we overlook the small chances that life presents to us every day. 8 South, instead of ignoring the coin, I decided it would serve as a reminder of the importance of even the smallest opportunities. 1 South. As I held the penny in my hand, I recalled something my grandfather used to say: wealth isn't just about money, it's about recognizing value where others don't. Opening parenthesis 0.8s. That thought resonated deeply with me. 5 South, could it be that my struggles weren't just about financial hardship, but about my perspective? 8 South, maybe I had been so focused on what I lacked that I was failing to see the opportunities that were right in front of me. 1 South. From that moment on, I began looking at life differently. Opening parenthesis 0.8s. I started seeking opportunities where I once saw obstacles. 5 South, I became more open to conversations with strangers, looking for wisdom and inspiration in the people I met. Opening parenthesis 0.8s. I started trying new things, saying yes more often instead of retreating into doubt. Opening parenthesis 0.8s. I even began writing down my thoughts in a journal, something I had never done before, to track my progress and remind myself of the importance of my new mindset. 1 South. A week later, while sitting at a cafe, I struck up a conversation with a man who turned out to be a business owner looking for someone to help with small projects. Opening parenthesis 0.8s. He offered me a part-time job on the spot. 5 South, it wasn't much, but it was something. 8 South. And that was just the beginning. 1.0s. With this small opportunity, I gave my best effort. Opening parenthesis 0.8s. I worked hard, learning everything I could, even on tasks that seemed minor. 8 South. Soon, my dedication was noticed. 5 South. A month later, he introduced me to another entrepreneur who needed help with a bigger project. 8 South. Before I knew it, I had multiple clients, each opening new doors for me. 1 South. I remember one day receiving an email that changed everything. 8 South. It was an offer to join a startup as a consultant. 5 South. At first, I hesitated. I had never seen myself as an expert. 8 South. But then, I remembered that penny. 8 South. Every big opportunity starts small. 8 South. I took the job, and within a year, my financial situation had completely changed. 1 South. As time passed, I realized that this small shift in perspective was making a huge difference in my life. 8 South. More and more opportunities started appearing, not because they weren't there before, but because I had learned to see them. 8 South. Within a few months, I had saved enough money to take a professional course, which led to a full-time job at a company I had always admired. 8 South. My income steadily increased, and for the first time in years, I felt in control of my future. 1 South. But the biggest change wasn't in my finances, it was in my mindset. 8 South. I realized that success isn't a single event, but the result of many small steps. 8 South. If I hadn't picked up that coin and reflected on its meaning, I might have remained stuck in a negative mindset, missing out on the chances life was giving me. 1 South. I often think about how easy it would have been to walk past that penny. 8 South. How many times in life do we ignore the little things, dismissing them as insignificant? 8 South. But sometimes, the smallest things can have the biggest impact. 8 South. That penny wasn't worth much in monetary value, but what it represented changed my life forever. 1.0 seconds. Today, that same coin sits on my desk as a constant reminder that nothing in life is too small to matter. 8 South. Every opportunity, no matter how tiny, has the potential to lead to significant changes. 8 South. The key is to recognize and take advantage of them. 1.0 seconds. And it's not just about money. 8 South. The same principle applies to relationships, learning, and personal growth. 8 South. The small daily habits, the 5-minute conversations, the extra effort you put into something, these are the things that shape your future in ways you can't predict. Opening parenthesis 1.0s. Maybe right now, you have your own coin in front of you, a small chance that could shape your future. 8 South. It might not seem important at the moment, but every great success starts with something small. 8 South. The question is, will you notice it and take action? 5 South. Or will you walk past it, thinking it doesn't matter? 8 South. The choice is yours. 5 South.